Hey guys, so I'm going to be doing my nails for my friend's wedding. So I'm going to require the eye stickers, some nail files, my clippers, and I haven't decided yet on whether it's going to be the green or if it's going to be the pearlescent. It all depends on which ones look better with that colouring. So obviously I'm using the red ones. Alright, the red stands out better on the pearlescent, so we're going to go with the pearlescent. We'll put the green one away. Okay, so I'm not going to cut my nails today. Oh, we're also using the glow in the dark nail polish. So, a couple of my nails snapped recently, so I'm going to tailor them down a bit, but I'm not going to fully cut them. I'm only going to remove the sharp edges off the nails, so I probably won't cut them, I'll probably just file them. I have a little emery board here and I'm going to tidy up all the edges. So I'm going to put you guys down so you can see what I'm doing. So we're going to, that's a bit, file the edges of the nails. Oi, Aries, stop it. A couple of my nails have actually kind of snapped on the corners, which means they are snagging on things. Something's still snagging. It's that one. Okay. Yeah, that feels a bit better. It's not snagging as much. But I think it was this one that snagged my top yesterday. Right, yeah, look, it's there, look, it's kind of snapped in the corner. Needs a bit more. There we go. Now it's not as sharp on the edge. Same with the little finger. Thumb's a bit pointy. Okay, right, that's kind of squared off the top of the thumbnail. It's not as pointy now, look. There we go. Not doing too bad, I guess. Because I've been trying to keep them longish, and I don't usually have long nails. But I wanted to keep my natural nail as long as possible, but they're brittle and they just snap so easily. There we go. Okay, so point you guys down now. We're going to go into our little bag of stuff here, and we're going to pick some of the red. Oops, sorry, I hit the camera. Some of these red eyes. So how many reds have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We do have 10, they're just dotted everywhere. Okay, so we're going to prep the nails. They've been sharpened, they've been filed down. Like I said, we're going to go in with this. So we're going to go on with the first stripe of the pearlescent nail polish. It's not coming out very bright, is it? But then we don't want it too bright, we just want a base for it to go on. Otherwise it's going to be too bright. this works the way I want it to work, the glow in the dark nail polish will bring out a little bit of the shiny of the pearlescent nail polish. No guarantees because I've never done something like this before. I've tried to do those magnetic nail polishes, they never work on my nails though. Yeah, let's try a little bit more nail polish on that one. Flip that over and get some of the sparkle from that side. Oh, I dropped a bit of nail polish on the table. It's very potent, this stuff. There we go, make sure we cover the full nail. Like this. So you can see it, but it's not in your face type of... It's got like a little shimmer to it. We will go over with a second coat. And that's touch dry already, so we're going to go over with a second coat. Oh yeah, that makes it, that gives it a bit more of a sheen at least. There we go. And why I do know about this nail polish, because a family member has bought this from Avon as well, is the more coats you do, the more basically this is like a layering nail polish, so it depends on how bright you want it or how light you want it, depends on how many layers you put on. So we're only going to do 2 layers because I don't want it too bright, but I want it visible, just not in your face visible, like I said already. It's got like a shell look when you finished, apparently. I say apparently because I'm actually seeing it right now. And at the moment we've only done 2 coats. Well, we were only going to do 2 coats anyway, but I've only done 2 coats and you can already see it on the nail. So hopefully the glow in dark will pick up some of the pearlescent and like make that shine as well as the sticker that we're going to be putting on. So the sticker, the nails need to be completely dry before you put these stickers on. So we're going to have to let this dry a bit, but that's what it looks like right now. It's quite pretty. Can I get a bit closer? Well, I can, but I need to adjust the focal point. There we go, you can see it now. Take my hands away a bit. Okay, so we have the red stickers. Right, these are tacky to touch, so that's a good sign. We're going to take the eyes, or at least we're going to take one of the eyes. I've got a hair stuck in my nail. And with the one eye, we're going to put it at the very base of the nail, like this. So it's right at the back. And then we're just going to press it down and leave it. We're going to go in with one of these reds. They are different types of red because apparently there's only 3 of each red for some strange reason, but I still have a there we go, so it looks like this. I have a hair stuck to the nail polish on this hand, which has now kinked up the nail polish on the end. It's a little annoying, but I can tap that down. Okay, now another red from here. We're going to put that one on this thumb now. Oh, that's too far over. So right there, like that. Right in the middle. Okay. We're going to get another red from this side. And that one's going to go on this finger here. Right in the middle. Like that. A red from down by here for the middle finger. Oh, that's not exactly central. You have to try and slide that over a little. Okay, another red one. It's got to go in the middle of this one here. Like that. Red from here. On this end finger here. Like that. This red one on this finger. And then I'm down to the baby fingers left to be done. So we're going to go with these reds from by here. This one. They are slightly different colour reds. There we go, by there, and this one. Okay, this one goes on this finger. There we go, and there we have the red eyes. There we go, you can see the little red eyes. I think some of them have actually gone slightly wrong. They've been kind of put upside down and squonky, but you can see what the theme is supposed to be. They're supposed to look like the Eye of Sauron, but I've got them the wrong way around. And now that they've glued themselves to the nail polish, I can't remove them, but you can see the idea. I think everyone can see the idea of what they're supposed to be. I think I've only got one that's actually the right way around. No, 1, 2... Yeah, I've only got 2 that are actually the right way around. So I'm now going to go over these with the glow-in-the-dark nail polish. Right, let's do this. Let's do my less dominant hand first, I think. There we go. This one's got a weird smell to it. I didn't notice it when I did the unbagging of it. But yeah, this has definitely got a weird smell. Yeah, that didn't come out on that nail. Let's try that again. Did I skip a nail? I think I skipped a nail, didn't I? Yeah, I didn't put any on the middle nail. Right, let's go on to the little one now. Okay, now onto this hand. I've done the thumb. I just need to do all of the fingers of this hand now. Doesn't seem to be a lot of this nail polish in the pot though. So I may end up having to invest in another one if I run out on this one for the wedding. But as long, I bought it for the wedding, so it should be okay. Okay, now we've got to let this dry and then let it be in a lot of light to see if this actually glows in the dark. But so far, that is the finished result for the Eye of Sauron nails that I've done for the wedding. Now, let me take you back a bit. The Eye of Sauron nails. It's hard to see, isn't it? I mean, maybe I need to take it back in closer so you can see it again. There we go. At least that's my attempt anyway. Hopefully it'll look good. I will take a photograph of it once they are dry because I didn't touch any of the camera buttons with this wet nail polish on. But as soon as it's dried and it's got some light on it and I can see if it glows in the dark, I can then give a result at the end. But that is the finished result for our friend's wedding. I've got hiccups. Well, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Good night. Okay, well, unfortunately it's been 4 hours and this is still very wet. It's actually got like an oily substance, and as you can see, it's still really sticky. It's been 4 hours. It's not going to set anymore, I don't think. But it's also sliding down my hands and leaving grease over everything. So I washed my hands thinking maybe it'll remove the grease, and it moved it off here, but it's still all greasy here. So I'm going to remove it with nail polish remover, and I'm not going to use this again. So I've got the stickers here, but what I've done is I've dug out the gel top coat and the nail hardener to attempt this. It's not going to glue in the dark, but I don't care. That one is, it's sticky. I got a feeling that you're supposed to use this. It says something about UV on here, which I don't understand. I thought UV was like the light or whatever. No. I got a feeling you're supposed to use that in a UV lamp, which I don't have. Which I wish that had been a bit clearer on the website, but apparently no. So I'm going to have to remove what I can of this because it feels awful. So it hasn't removed any of this actually. Okay, this is strange. Yeah, it's still sticky. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to really I don't know what's going on with it and why it won't come off, but it is not coming off at all, and it's still sticky. I mean, it's made it go dull, which is a bit annoying because it was nice and shiny when I did the nails originally. I mean, if it's removed, like, it's still very, yeah, very sticky. I'm going to go grab my alcohol, because this one is the acetone free. I'm going to go and get my acetone nail polish remover. Okay, so this is my acetone nail polish remover. But yeah, it's leaving like a greasy residue on everything. Right, well that's the that's the UV stuff, but it's also the under nail polish remover removed. But it hasn't taken the stickers, which might be a good thing. So I might see if you can see the nail through the original nail polish I put on. Because if you can, I might just do that and then put a top coat over the top of it rather than removing the stickers and losing all the stickers. But yeah, this stuff has got to be removed with proper alcohol acetone. It's not good. It's not good that you can't remove it with the alcohol-free one, which is better for your nails, but hasn't fully got rid of it though. Like, fully. Oh, that sticker's finally come off. Okay. It just takes a while, I think, because the sticker was actually glued to the... But that is left a sticky residue as well. So I'm wondering... if maybe the sticker should go on first, or maybe I should put the nail hardener on first and then go over. Right, let's remove these stickers with my hands, I think. With my nails, I mean. Right, that's one. 2. Three. Well, that's 5 actually, because the other one came off just now. Like 5. And then we're going to go through this hand. Oh, this one's still sticky because it still has the glow in the dark stuff, which also hasn't worked because I tested it. I turned all the lights off and made sure it was completely dark and nothing. So not only is it sticky and greasy, but it also didn't glow in the dark. Right, let's see how well we can clean this off and then try attempt number 2 in a different way, I guess. Yeah. Yes, not having a good time with this stuff. Yeah, see where it's gone in? It's like it's still... Okay, let's try this. Just try putting it directly on the nail instead. And then pop it out and then rub the nail over. So we are having a bit of trouble. Look, I'm going to try and remove this and I'll be back as soon as I manage to remove it. Okay, well, that took 3/4 of a bottle of acetone nail polish remover and 2 hand washes and 30 minutes of scrubbing with the Brillo Paddy like green scourer to get it off my nails. That was this. Now I know somebody who has a UV lamp, they can have this if they want it, but I'm certainly not going to be using it again. Unfortunately, while I was doing that, I also dug out, I just sucked up nail polish remover with my shirt. I did get it all over the table, unfortunately. I've also found out that my nail hardener is gone off, because when I opened it to be like, okay, well this is what I'll try next time. Do you see how stringy and gooey that's gone? That means it's gone off. So unfortunately I don't have nail hardener, but I do have a clear gel top coat, which I'm going to use instead. So I've got an idea that maybe I will use the stickers directly on the nail and not on the nail polish, because I think that's why that bit underneath didn't dry. But I don't know if you'll be able to see this through the nail polish, so we're going to give it a try, or we're going to test it on one nail and see. If you can, then great. If you can't, then I'll try something else. Okay, let's point you guys down then. Okay, so we're running very short on reds. You know what, I'm going to do different colours. I know it's supposed to look like the Eye of Sauron, but I'm going to do the Eye of Sauron on my middle nail. Right here, making sure that that's actually the right way around this time. There we go. There's the first one. And we're going to go in with the other red, making sure it's the right way around. Right here on this nail, making sure they're the right way around, which they are this time. We have another red here, which I'm going to put right here on this finger. And then we have another red right here, which is going to go on this finger. Okay. I don't think we actually have any more reds on here as such, with the little eye thing. So I'm going to go on with some different, oh no I can't. How many of these do we have? We have 2 lots of it, don't we? We do. Okay, well, because some of these are not the little diamond shaped ones that are what the Eye of Sauron is known for. So we got that here. Okay, so we're going to go here, and then this one is going to go on this finger here. We're going to have the red ones on the 3 middle fingers, and then I'm happy to do like a yellow or a blue on the end ones. Okay, now here, there we go, and they're all the right way around this time. Oh yeah, these middle ones are more of a purple than a red, but it'll be fine. So we're going to do a yellow, colour on the thumb here, like this, so it breaks the colour up a little bit. And on this thumb right here, like this. And then we're going to take 2 more yellows for the little fingers. So that one here. And this one here. There we go. So it looks like this now. So you've got yellows on the ends and then reds. Well, we've actually got yellows on the thumb and the little finger. We've got pink on the middle ones, and we've got red on the 2 either side. So technically we do have 3 different colours of Eye of Sauron type of look, but that's only because basically I ran out of reds because of the incident from just now where that stuff was rubbish and damaged the nail. So we're going to do what we can with what we have left here. Okay, so we're going to test it with this one. Get this back a little bit and like, is that better? Yeah, I can show you that way then. So we're going to go over one of the nails with this to see if this doesn't fully cover the nail, the design. I mean, it does and it doesn't. Now, my idea is we go over it with a secondary colour straight away, like this, so that it leaves it like that. But we then take your finger and dot it over the eye here, so as we remove it off the actual eye, so as it looks like that. Unfortunately, that does make that sticky, but it does kind of work. So we're not disturbing the nail polish on the end, only this side. I mean, technically, we would be better to just put it at the top and not underneath. I mean, that did kind of work a bit better than fully covering the eye. Okay, trying to do this one's going to be a nightmare because I'm trying to do it with my non-dominant hand. But we'll have a look, see if we can do this. Well, that worked. There we go. It's a bit more fiddly to try and go around the eye, but it's working for now. Like that. There we go. There we go. Okay, we're gonna go over with a second coat on this hand now. There we are. It does kind of look a bit better this way actually, than going over the top of the eye. There we are. We're on to the little finger. We're not onto the little finger, I'm sorry, we've already done the little finger. We're on to this finger here. The pointer finger. That may be a bit much nail polish on that one for some reason. And then on the end, the thumb. And there we are, we're back to where we were earlier. Looks quite nice. Now to do 2 lots of coats on this hand. So I've got to do the first coat on this one. There we go. Like this. Then we go over with the secondary coat on this finger here. Here we go. It's going to take a little bit longer to dry this though, because of the fact I've had to go over it so soon without letting the bottom layer dry. Right. Okay. Now I have to let this lot dry before I can put the top coat over. And I do need to remove some of the nail polish off that sticker, if that's even possible. Yeah, sort of possible. I have kind of, this one's a little duller because obviously I did a test that I should have thought about first, but it still looks good. It certainly looks better than it did just now after the catastrophe of that UV crap. So we're going to let this dry, and then we will be back to go over it with the top coat. Be back in, well, I'd say probably about half an hour it's going to take for these 2 lots to dry. Okay, it dried quicker than I thought it was going to. It's actually only been 20 minutes and it's dry, so we're going to go in with the top coat. Top coat does take a while to dry though. Oh, the lid's stuck. Oh, there we go. Lid's not stuck, I'm just an idiot. Okay, so we're going to go in with the gel top coat to give it a bit of a shine. Like this. And to protect the sticker and the nail polish. There we go. Last 2 fingers. There we go. Now, all I gotta do now is wait for that, but now you can see how they look, and I'll take a photograph of the finished dry results at the end. Like I said though, this bit the top coat does take a while to dry, and I just touched that one with my finger. Oh, it seems okay. So that's my idea on Eye of Sauron nails. Like I said, once it's dry and I can touch them, I will take a photograph and put it at the end of the video. Well, thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Good night.